It has just been announced that Sheriff Joe Arpaio has been re-elected, making this his 6th consecutive term as Maricopa County Sheriff. It's important to remember that distracted driving is more than just talking or texting on your cell phone in the car. Sometimes it's easy to tell if you're dealing with funny money, and other times it's a bit more difficult. Last year on Cyber Monday alone, Amazon sold 17.7 million items nationwide. Now I'm here at the Taylor Place Dining Hall at Arizona State University. And as we all know, eating healthy and enjoying the food we eat has been a challenge since grade school and now even in college. The Big Canyon fire burning just west of the Tonto Creek hatchery was lightning caused, but one element that didn't help was this: dry, brittle branches just waiting to be ignited. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention officials announced this week that the 3,000 West Nile cases reported in the United States in 2012 is the highest number of cases the country has seen in the virus's history. Downtown Phoenix, downtown Tempe, and now downtown Mesa. The U.S. Transportation Department recently announced major funding for a light rail expansion through the city. Thanks, Christina. Right behind me is one of several post offices that is expecting to be busy this holiday season. But there is one delivery service that expects to hit a record number of deliveries. That's right, Mugo. The WestMec bond directly affects students in 40 different high schools across the valley, but would also mean an additional property tax for owners. Students argue that's money well spent. Cactus High School senior Jessica Bernard has been studying cosmetology through the Western Maricopa Education Center. Now able to style, color, and cut, the senior feels the program has fully prepared her for a successful career.
I wouldn't be able to be a cosmetologist without the school.
Also known as WestMec, Jessica's program is a part of a public school district focused on innovative and career technical education programs. Now, WestMec is asking West Valley home and business owners for a $74.9 million bond.
The $74.9 million bond is going to cover 4 strategically located career campuses.
The campuses will be located in Deer Valley, Surprise, Buckeye, and Glendale. If approved, home and business owners will see a rise in their annual property tax. The average cost of a home or a business in the WestMec district is approximately $120,000. Now, if this bond passes, that'll be an additional $4 added on to your annual property tax. One homeowner in the WestMec district is hopeful the bond will pass, insisting $4 isn't much to ask.
The ramifications of what it's going to do to help the kids is so much bigger than just the $4.
Cosmetology is just one of the many programs WestMec offers, and Jessica is hopeful more students can have the same opportunity.
I wouldn't be here without them, and I think that they should, they deserve it.
As you can see, available on the WestMec Bond Info website are details and information on exactly where the bond money will go. For example, $38.8 million will go towards the future events and programs, and $7.0 million will go towards renovating the current ones. I'm Tiffany Martin, Cronkite News. According to National Geographic, Phoenix has some of the best hiking trails in the country, and that's exactly the problem. Beyond the parking issues, the popular Echo Canyon Trail at Camelback Mountain is really starting to show its wear.
We've got a lot of trail users up there that love the trail, that love to hike, and we're having a lot of erosion issues with the rainfall that does happen up there.
It's areas like this and several others along the trail that are making it difficult for hikers and forcing the trail to shut down for renovations. The trail's closing after the holidays for the construction, and they hope to have it back open for use by the summer. Closing the trail during peak hiking months isn't popular, but Rogers says it's necessary.
It's important to remember this is a change and a correction for the future. It's not just a quick fix. This is to do it right.
Hikers are disappointed, but most understand it's in their best interest.
I mean, if they're really concerned that somebody's going to get hurt, I guess it is a good thing, that they're taking the time to make things happen for people and their safety.
In the meantime, hikers are encouraged to try other trails around the valley. From Camelback Mountain, Tiffany Martin, Cronkite News. For this group of students in Payson, this place is a haven.
For a bunch of kids coming together and having fun together and learning to be nice to each other and all.
Payson Community Kids is a nonprofit that assists low-income families and children, a need that has been growing in this northern Arizona community.
I think the purpose of the program is just providing them a safe place to come home to.
And it's not all fun and games. This organization also provides food for those who need it and are trying to survive. But now the group has a new battle on its hands, trying to move into its newly built center. There's only one thing standing between the Payson community kids and their new center, and that's this small dirt and gravel driveway. And the town says until this driveway is paved, the students are not allowed to enter their new center. And this is where the town has come together. Not only did volunteers raise enough to build the new building, but they aren't about to let some little zoning problem concerning a dirt road stop these kids from getting into their new home.
Pavement of the street was not in our original budget, so that was not money that we had raised.
It took volunteers just under 3 weeks to raise nearly $6,000 to pave the new road leading to the new center.
That was the last lingering expense that we had.
And for the students, just getting into the new building is a dream come true.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody having fun and having more space for everybody to be in.
Something the townspeople can truly be proud of. In Payson, Arizona, Tiffany Martin, Cronkite News.